James Green, Jacksonville State University.
Great, get that later.
Coach, tell us your general thoughts on the upcoming season.
Well, I think, obviously after last year's season, we feel a lot better about this year. We have more guys back with some experience, feel like we signed some players that will have an opportunity to contribute right away. I think our depth is better, and our practices have been good. I think mentally we're a lot further along than where we were this time last year. So we're very optimistic. Feel like we have a number of guys that can contribute.
It's going to be a challenge for this team.
Hang on a second, sorry. I'm gonna straighten that. There you go.
It's going to be a challenge for this team this year.
Well, I think our biggest challenge is rebounding the ball. That's something that we hadn't done a very good job of in the past couple of years, but I feel like for us to be successful is that we've got to rebound better with our post players, but also our guards have to do a better job. And we'd like to see our big guys do a better job on the offensive boards.
And what's your overall thoughts on the OVC this year?
Well, I think the league has gotten better every year that I've been in it. I think teams that typically has been in the middle of the pack or the bottom will be able to challenge some of the upper teams. But, those upper teams keep getting better also, so it makes it a little bit tougher to catch those guys. But I think our league is really good. I think it's very competitive. I think games every single night, both divisions will be very competitive.
What will it take for this team to cut down the nets in Nashville in March?
Well, I mentioned rebounding, and I think togetherness. I think our chemistry will have to be really good, and obviously we need to probably be one of the top 3 defensive teams in the league.
So the OVC has placed several players in the NBA over the past few years. What do you think has led to that recent surge in the NBA in our league?
Well, I think the exposure has helped. Obviously, coaches have done a good job of going out and signing players that have that type of potential and developing those players. And I think the notoriety that our league have gotten in the NCAA tournament and even in the NIT with Belmont, I think has given us some attention for players to be attracted to us.
And lastly, just talk to me about your non-conference schedule.
Well, our non-conference schedule is probably tougher than we really want it to be, but, right out of the gate, we're on the road at Louisville, Marshall, and Cleveland State, and we'll have to get through that stretch and make sure that we have some confidence. And then we play a lot of teams that are going to be similar to us, which means games can go either way, and it'll be important for us to gain some confidence during that stretch. We have a Savannah State, some teams that are really going to be difficult for us to play against early.